Hey, welcome to the Swag Academy channel. This video is for Christian singles looking for Christian dating sites. I'm going to give you guys 7 quick Christian dating sites that I have found through a bit of research. Obviously, it's not as easy as you might think. As a Google search might indicate. There are tons of dating sites where you're going to find Christian singles, just like you are going to find people of all beliefs and faiths and denominations, right? That's a given. The difference being that these are specifically sites that will predominantly advertise as Christian sites. So these are the 7 that I'm going to give you. You probably won't be familiar with the first few. I'm going to leave the 2 most well-known for last. The first one being Crosspaths, as you can see here. One thing I would urge as a friendly piece of advice is that if it's not clearly advertised on a homepage as it is here, as you can see, Crosspaths is a mobile dating site that helps like-minded Christians meet, relate, or date. Then don't believe the hype, because as with any other site, I'm not saying that you won't find Christians on Tinder or Bumble or all the big players. I'm just saying that is not, they don't operate on a niche market basis, so they're not exclusively for one denomination or one faith or another. As opposed to the sites that I'm showing you in this video. Example number 2, CDFF, which is ChristianDatingForFree.com. That's what the CDFF stands for. So if you type in ChristianDatingForFree.com, you'll get here. And as you can see, the sign in, the login. This is not going to be a review video, guys. I'm not going to go through each one of these in terms of, the user base or how good the platforms actually are. I'm just giving you 7 to try out. If you are a Christian single that's exclusively trying to find another Christian single, then these are the sites that I recommend that you try out, because, like I said, they are niche market dating sites. As you can see, they won't they're making it very clear and evident on the homepage that that's what it is that they're doing. And the next one here, which is just loading, is ChristianConnection.com. It says join the award-winning dating site for single Christians. Same thing, join Christian Connection. So again, they're flat out saying this is a Christian dating site. In a perfect world, we're going to hope and assume that non-Christians are not going to be signing up for these sites. Obviously, it's not a perfect world, so you might get the occasional troll or catfish or whatever you want to call it. People pretending to be Christians when they're not and being fake. But I think a true Christian would catch on to that fairly quickly, even if that was the case. So I think for the most part, you should, or you would be safe. Let's go on to the 4th one here, which I'm hoping you guys are taking note of, because like I said, I personally, before I did research for this video, I wasn't familiar with any of these except the last 2. Number 4 is ChristianCafe.com. As you can see there, it says all Christian, all single, proudly Christian owned. Now you're free to go ahead and do your own research and background checks and see how long these sites and services have been around for, and so on and so forth. And just really, it's just a trial and error. Just give them a try. I'm not here to promote or advocate for any one of these. I'm just saying these are ones that I found that I know for a fact are specifically focused on that niche market. So if that's important to you, as I would imagine it would be for a lot of Christians, where you don't want to be mixing and mingling with other people that, for no disrespect intended to other faiths or religions, but there are Christians who are specifically just focused on finding like-minded people. So number 5 being ChristianCupid.com. Find your Christian life partner. So again, all plainly advertised on site, not just for Christians to see, but also for non-Christians to be aware that this is not a site intended for them if they are not in fact Christians. So there's another one, number 5. Let's go to number 6. And these are 2 that I had previously heard of. I think I had heard of Christian Cupid before, but these last 2, I would imagine you may have seen either television commercials or Facebook ads or whatever it is. Christian Mingle, a lot bigger user base, and it's been around for a little bit longer. And quick, simple registration, email or Facebook. But again, this is specifically for Christian singles. And last but not least, actually, ironically enough, the only one on the list that doesn't specifically have the word Christian in it, or I'm not even sure if they advertise it on the site, but I know because I know the bit of the history. This is one of the older, more well-established sites that have been around for, I want to say a good 20 years maybe. And I know it was founded by a Christian doctor or psychologist. I can't remember what the profession is, but based on Christian principles. I know that for a fact. I had done research on this years and years ago, so I am familiar with the history behind eHarmony. If you don't believe me, you can go look it up yourself. And despite that, again, this is not necessarily a site that will say Christians only, Christian singles. You can trust me when I tell you that they have an extensive sort of I guess you could call it like a personality quiz that they do, but a lot of the way they do their segmentation for the users and everything, people that register, are based on Christian or biblical principles. So that's really what it comes down to. It's a little bit more extensive, more thorough, more time consuming. I remember trying this one a while back, but it is founded and based off of Christian principles. So this probably being the most well known, the longest standing, and probably the longest user base. So if any, these last two being Christian Mingle and eHarmony is the ones I would recommend the most. But you're free and welcome to try all the other ones. Good luck out there, guys. I know it's hard. For more dating and relationship advice, head over to swagacademy.com. Try out my free training. I'll see you in the next video.